Hello Leo, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading from August 9th through the 15th, 2021. We start out with the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents a Taurus. It talks about doing the right thing. It talks about knowing that you're blessed in what you have. It talks about doing the right, following the rules, following the procedure, following the policy. It's also a strong yes, okay, of whatever you may be wanting to ask or asked. It's about commitments and beliefs and knowledge and faith. It's a yes. It's also a time of not to invest your money, right? Don't splurge your money. But we have the Nine of Swords. This means that you could be worried about your job or finding a job. There's stress, there may be overthinking, there's anxiety here, possibly. The Nine of Swords is always, maybe being unhappy with how things are going. It could be how unhappy that maybe you haven't found a job, number one. Maybe you're unhappy with how the protocol is or the procedures are, or maybe you're unhappy with the job itself and in the environment. You're having, maybe financial worries here. It could be a failed attempt to finding a job or fitting in or something in that nature, right? But nevertheless, it's keeping you up. It's stressing you. If it doesn't keep you up, it's on your mind, okay? Let's see what else we have, please, for Leo, August 9th through the 15th, 2021. What else do we have for Leo, please? Zodiac sign of Leo, August 9th to the 15th, 2021, please. All right, Seven of Swords. Okay, so Seven of Swords can mean multiple things here, okay? It could be that your employer could be checking on you because that Hierophant is there. It can be a background check. Maybe you applied to jobs. That can be a background check, but it also could be sneaky behavior. It could be secrets and irritations, dishonesty and trust issues, a lot of deceit around work. But it also talks about being flexible, okay? And the need to think very quickly, right? Especially at work, to keep you ahead, to keep you on top of the game, okay? It also talks about being adaptable as well, okay? Being flexible, being adaptable. So it could be different things for different of you. So it could be that for some of you, there could just be that there's just a lot of deceit going on. Others of you is just asking you to be more flexible. Maybe you're trying to find a job. Maybe there's some kind of promotion or something. And you're going to need to be a little bit flexible and adapt to the situation. But others of you, it could just be that you need to adapt, right? It could just be that some of you are looking for work and they're doing a background check. For some of you, it could be a lot of different things. We just need to get some more cards out here for you and see what else Spirit has to say. Three of Wands. Some of you are waiting for something. You're waiting for that news. You're waiting for that reward, right? You're waiting for something here. When it talks about that, it talks about wanting to reap your rewards for all your hard work, right? It also is about you being noticed or waiting for something so you can plan more or in something in that aspects, right? You could be, maybe some of you are looking for work and there's a background check here, and here you're waiting so that you know what to do next, right? That could be one thing. Some of you are waiting. Maybe you want to sneak away from there. Maybe you want to find other employment, or you want to get out of this situation that you're in, okay? So many different things here. Yes, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius here. The King of Swords thinks things through very thoroughly before he makes a decision, before he makes a move, right? He thinks very logical and intellectual and very practical and makes sense of things before he actually makes a decision. Although he could be very strong and opinionated, he's still going to be like, you know what? Let me put this into perspective. Let me make sure this is what I need to do. And so he thinks things through here, okay? This could be somebody with dark hair, dark eyes, or a dark complexion that you might be working with, or this might be you. Let's see, what else do we have, Spirit, for the zodiac sign of Leo? What else do we have for Leo, please? Whoa. Page of Wands in reverse, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. The Page of Wands in reverse is maybe being very impatient or having the lack of motivation to want to go to work, uninspired, right? Not willing to take action. Maybe there's a standstill. There's no progress here. Maybe you've interviewed and it's not favorable. So it means a lot of different things for a lot of, it's different for everyone else, but it could just be that it is underneath the Nine of Wands. You're worried about this, it's stressing you out, you're very unhappy here. Maybe you want to sneak away, you're looking forward, you're trying to create a plan here, and you're kind of really thinking things through. Okay, whether it's work, a relationship, or whatever situation you may be, you just feel like you just need to get away from it all. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have for the zodiac sign of Leo, please? Zodiac sign of Leo, what do they need to know? August 9th to the 15th, 2021. We're definitely going to clarify here to see, get the real story, get the scoop. All right, Spirit, what else? What else do we have for Leo, please? And also with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's not favorable news. It's not a favorable outcome. So if you're waiting on news for like a job interview or something, it's not favorable. What does Leo need to know? August 9th to the 15th, 2021. Well, your cards, Leo, have just been taking their time. All right. Strength card. Leo, this is you. You may be the one that wants to sneak away. You may be the one that wants to leave here. The Strength card represents you, and it talks about being patient. And if this is something you want to do, especially if it's like a situation that isn't favorable, then you maybe need that courage and push to move forward. That Strength card, that is what that talks about. It's about looking within, pulling your inner strength, and having the courage to take the next step. But be the King of Swords and do it in a very practical, logical way that makes sense, because you don't ever want to shoot yourself in the foot, right? You don't want to burn your bridges. You just want to make sure that things move in a better way, okay? Yeah, look at that, 8 of Cups. You want to have progress. You're looking towards the future. It is underneath the 3 of Wands. You're wanting to move forward. You want something better here, whether it's a relationship, a job, or whatever your situation is. You want something better. You want to move forward. You want to have progress here, but something here isn't, you're not happy with it. You're not happy with the progress. You're not happy with how things are going, and you're trying to figure out what to do next, right? You're trying to find that outlet, or that road that isn't blocked or has too many bumps or potholes on the way. You want a smooth sailing ride, and so that King of Swords is there to tell you that you can get there, but just be very practical and logical with your decision making, so you make the best decision that's for you, that can move you forward to where you want to be. So yeah, let's go ahead and clarify. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, clarify this reading for the zodiac sign of Leo, August 9th through the 15th, 2021. Clarify without honesty and integrity, please. Alright, let's get clarity on this 9 of Swords, please, for Leo, August 9th through the 15th, 2021. This 9 of Swords. What is this 9 of Swords about for Leo, please? Get clarity for the 9 of Swords, please. Okay, so 2 of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying that 9 of Swords. So there's no balance here. Worried about finances, right? Because the 2 of Pentacles, there's a need of balance here. It's lacking balance, lacking organization, lacking focus, maybe making poor financial decisions, and there's a need to balance, especially in the work environment. That is what I see here. There needs to be some kind of balance, some kind of structure there for things to be smooth, because I feel like you've been on a bumpy road and you really want a smooth ride. You're kind of tired of that. What about the Seven of Swords, please? What about the Seven of Swords? Can we get clarity on the Seven of Swords for Leo? What's clarity on this Seven of Swords for Leo, please? What is this about? I get the sense that there's a lot of thinking here. There's a lot of contemplation of what to do, what would be the best move to make, right? Seven of Swords, please. All right. The Hangman in reverse. The Hangman upright is about changing our perspective, right? So that we can see things, so we can be enlightened. The Hangman in reverse is about discontent, stagnation, not having an interest, negative thought patterns or repeat negative patterns, right? Things not really working out in the work environment, things not working out in the home environment, maybe even being a little impulsive here. And wanting to sneak away, okay? It's clarifying that Seven of Swords. So it's almost like, you know, maybe I'm just gonna leave. You know, just that impulsive move there. That King of Swords is a reminder. Be logical, be practical when making these decisions, because it's your future that you're talking about. It's your life that you're talking about. And if you are in a situation that isn't bringing you balance and isn't giving you what you need, then yeah, make a decision to leave it, but do it in a very practical way, a very logical way. Okay, yeah, look at that. The Hierophant has to represent your job environment. It's about having faith and believing in yourself that you can be resourceful and move in a positive direction. So there's something here that you're not happy about. If you're wanting to resign or you're wanting to leave a relationship or a situation, it's saying yes, that is the thing to do. If it's not, you know, if it's causing you more harm than good, there's no need in staying there. Okay? All right, what about this Page of Wands in reverse? Page of Wands in reverse for Leo. Page of Wands in reverse for Leo. What is this about, please? Page of Wands in reverse for Leo. I get a little defensiveness here. I get almost like the need to always prove yourself or stand your ground. It's like you know, it's exhausting to always having to prove yourself, you know, to make a point. Yeah. You really, Six of Swords, you really want to leave this stressful situation. You really want something to, you want to improve it. That Six of Swords says that even though, you know, things are rocky and you're unhappy, there is going to be a time that you are going to move away from that. Okay, that Six of Swords is there to say that, you know, this is a different change of scenery. This is going away from something, from where you're at. Okay, so whatever your situation is, it says that, yeah, you are going to move away. You are going to sail away, because, you know, she's on that boat. She's going to sail away to something, to smoother water, calmer waters. There we go. Three of Pentacles, yeah. Might be collaborating with somebody, talking to someone. Maybe you're already interviewing here with that Three of Pentacles. That's what that talks about, right? And you're going to be doing, you know, things will improve. I just feel like you probably, you know, need to start interviewing, because this talks about interviewing, so that you can do something more enjoyable and something that's going to allow you to reach your goals. Yeah, look at that. There's challenges here. Five of Wands. So there's a lot of challenges here that you might be going through with that Five of Wands. And again, I felt like there was a lot of the need to stand your ground, a lot of defensiveness here. I feel like there might be some competition or a lot of pettiness going on, you know, just pure pettiness. And that creates that conflict, and it creates the, you know, the hostile environment, and it creates all of the struggles and whatever. But it says that, you know, and you might even have some financial struggles here. You know, it talks about having faith and believing yourself. Okay, so let's talk about that strength card again. That strength card is about having the courage and moving forward, right? Speaking up for yourself, taking yourself out of that situation, getting on that boat and just paddle away, right? That's what that talks about. But in order to do that, you need to be logical and practical about it, other than just being impulsive, because I feel like sometimes you just want to walk out the door. You just want to not look back. You are going to move ahead. It's just asking you to be more logical, okay? Be more practical, because I do feel like you are going to walk away from something here or someone. Okay, let's talk about this King of Swords. Let's talk about the King of Swords, please. What is this King of Swords about? Leo. Let's get clarity on the King of Swords, please. Okay, Leo. So I have another channel called EJ's Creation. I'm gonna, you know, put a link in through the video. Take a look at it. It's just another channel that I created where I show what I've made. I make handbags and clothes and stuff like that, and I share that. And I'm starting to do tutorials there. So, you know, take a look at that, and also follow me on Instagram. It's EJ's Creations, and I'll also put that here so that you can see that. And if you know, no pressure. If that's something that you like or interested in learning or seeing, then please go. I do post more on Instagram, you know, and I do post like all the custom orders that I get and I make. Okay, so we are clarifying that King of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands, where we're carrying that heavy burden, where we're feeling exhausted and overburdened, and we're feeling restricted, you know, from this. I feel like you do want to leave a irritable, exhausting situation. I feel like there's a lot of financial burden on you though, and I feel like that might be the reason why you're thinking things through, because it is clarifying. It is clarifying that King of Swords. Okay. But I feel like it is going to come to an end, because that is the 10, and we have that 6 of Swords there and the 8 of Cups, where we do see things improving, and we do feel like there is going to be progress, but it is going to require some patience, okay? And it is going to require you to be more logical and practical about how you move forward, how you know, yeah, so there's some disappointments here and some, you know, disagreements here. There's a lot of, like, I saw a lot of pettiness and a lot of, like, I don't know, just like high school things. There could be a lot of betrayal here as well. I just feel like there's conflict and that stress and all of that just is making you unhappy, and it's affecting you. So I feel like if you're in a situation, again, that does you no good, then it's best that you leave that situation, but do it in a very positive way that is going to be effective for you. All right, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be blessed, and we'll talk soon.